Hey everybody, Doug here, Doug Mystic Guy on Board Game Geek, bringing you our second episode, second playthrough of, oops, this looks like the wrong game. Maybe this is a bit of a teaser. Anyway, what are we playing today? Zombicide Season 3, Rue Morgue, a second turn for us. Now, in the last turn, we got started, I explained the overview, but I did make some assumptions, and I'm going to address them here. One of the things I assumed was that people actually knew how to play Zombicide in general when I was going over some of the rules, and as I thought about it, there might be some new viewers that have never played this game before, so I'm going to talk about a couple of things. So, first off, I kept talking about noise and not making noise and blah 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 blah. Well, in the game, zombies are attracted to, and you're getting to see a little bit of the board here as it stands right now with our great abomination, but zombies are attracted to noise, okay? And there are, okay, that's another little South Park reference there. And there are these tokens, there are noise tokens. And you haven't seen any on the board because we haven't had to put any down yet. We haven't shot and used any weapons that require noise markers. Though I see a chainsaw in our imminent future going off. Anyway, on a card, there is a symbol here. Like when I used Bear to crowbar open the door and I said it did not make any significant noise, this is what I was talking about. It tells you here that when opening a door it does not make noise, and that when attacking a zombie it does not make noise, whereas Bear's self-same chainsaw makes a noise when it opens the door and makes noise when it kills zombies. The more noise tokens there are in an area, the more attracted zombies who can't see anything are to the area where the noise is. Now it goes in priority. Line of sight is the first priority, then noise, etc. So basically, they're going to go to the closest way in. Now, I also talked about the abomination. Now, I think it was the Berserker abomination that can actually blow through doors. Now, this one really cannot do that. So he's not going to burst through the doors. He's going to try and find a way in the same way that the other zombies do. But let's get started. I don't want to have our turns go too long. So I think that we are going to get started again, and we're going to go with Bear, who happens to be standing in the room already with most of the rest of the players. And that is the A-team leader, Bear, who's going to, I think, he does have a chainsaw, but I think we're going to first do a couple things. So let's get right to it. We're going to get going, and welcome to turn 2. Now, Bear is going to go first, and you will see his tile, an updated image with his crowbar and chainsaw on the screen there. I think what he's going to do for his first action is he is going to actually pop back here, and he's going to collect this token. This token is worth 5 experience points. So we're going to put that on his sheet and adjust his experience slider up to 5. Now, the reason that's important, let me flash to you can see his character tile on the screen. You see that blue section, that's experience level 1. When we're drawing zombies, we're going to start with, of course it didn't help us too much this time, did it? We're going to have level 1 creatures come out, this one here. And as the threat gets worse, more and more stuff will come out. And that's based on the experience level of our team. As we advance and gain experience, more and more creatures will come out in more frequency and be generally tougher. But also along there we gain new abilities, and we also gain new items as we go, as you've seen. So it's just a matter of time. So our first action, we had Bear go back into here. He picked up that token. And then I think we're simply going to have him move back into here. Yeah, so that's going to be his total move. That's all he's going to do for this turn. We don't want to spend a whole lot of time in there, but that's okay. Next up, we have Kathy, who is also, I believe, no, she is out here. No, wait, that's not Kathy. Where's Kathy? Hey, Kathy! She's right here, somewhere. There she is. This is Kathy. She is in here, and she has got a bow. So what we're going to do with her, for her action, is her first action, she's going to shoot into here and try and hit that zombie. Well, you know what? We could have moved Bear, I think, before Bear finishes his turn. Make sure I got the right figure. Bear is going to move into there. Nah, shoot, he can't, because then she can't shoot. So well, she can shoot, but she's going to hit him first. So actually, for Kathy's first action, let me show you what she's going to do. Yes, I know you can see it on screen, but I can't manipulate that. So anyway, Kathy is going to give her pistol to Dan, who is going to put that in his other hand. He's got a fire axe and a pistol now because he's got that plenty of ammo box on him, and it allows him to do rerolls. Now she's going to shoot the zombie. She's got 2 actions to do it with. Let's see if she can do it in 1. Now, as you can see, her bow is rolls 1 die, she needs a 3 or better, and does 1 point of damage. Okay, let's roll for her bow. 2, that's a miss, so she fired her first shot into there, miss. Now, the bow does not generate noise, and a 5, so she killed it on the second attempt. That will move her slider, experience slider up to 1. She has gained an experience point, and we will remove this zombie from the board, but that is all her actions. So, again, until we start rolling things with multiple dice, the chance of a crawler coming out from something other than cards is going to be slim. But that was Kathy. Now we got Dan. Dan is right here. He's got the fire axe and the pistol. The pistol has a range of 0 to 1. So 0 to 1. So he can't shoot in there yet, but what he can do is step up here and he'll shoot at the next zombie. So let's go back to the dice bowl. The pistol does require a 4 to hit, and it gets 1 die, but he does get a reroll because of his box of ammo. But he rolled a 1 on his first roll, and since this is a reroll, I'm gonna think that if he kills it, it's going to become a crawler, because this is technically part of the same attack. But he missed, so he missed completely in that one. He's got 1 more action. He'll take it to shoot again. He rolled a 3 again, and he gets a reroll again. He gets a reroll on every attack attempt. And finally, 2 shots later, he does kill the zombie. So what do we have to do next? We have to place 2 noise tokens down where Dan is, and we'll take this zombie off the board, and then lastly, we're going to pop his experience points up 1 more. Now, his team still has a group action. It's the move action. And we do have a zombie. I forgot about the zombie in the room with us. Guess we're going to have to take care of that. Actually, yeah, that actually makes a mess of things. Yep, with all these different colored miniatures, I didn't realize this one was an actual zombie. So I was moving everybody around thinking there was no zombies in there. So basically, he had gone here, picked up the item, and moved back. So I'm going to say he had to stay here because it would have taken him 2 to move out. And again, he would have had to take 2 to move out there, and he only got to shoot once into this space. Kathy didn't do any shooting, so we're going to have to rely on Parker from the other team to take with her sword to take out the zombie in the room with us. But we also have our team efforts, so we still have 2. You know what we can do? Let's do this. We're going to use the charge ability, which allows me to make this team to make a free move action, then a free melee action, and we're going to have Dan and Bear come back. This is Bear, actually. Dan and Bear come back and roll against that 1 zombie. Dan has the fire axe and Bear has the chainsaw. But I think we'll start with Dan and the fire axe. If he can't do it with 1 hit, 4+, then Bear will do it with 5 dice. We'll see, though. Now, why do I want to do Dan first with his 1 dice roll? Because he has a less chance of turning that into a crawler, which means we would still have to fight something in our space. He gets a 6, so he destroys that 1 zombie that's in there. So far, we've been other than the gunshot in the other room, we've been relatively quiet. So Dan gets a 2nd experience point. I'm not going to bother showing that to you. I'm just going to tell you he's up to 2, and then we get this zombie off of the board. Now that's going to end our A team. Now our B team, starting with Parker. She's got her sword, so she is going to. Let me think just 1 moment about this. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's going to move up to here. This is Parker. She's going to move up to here. She's going to take this objective token for her 2nd action. That's going to put her up to 5. She's got 2 more points before she can level. And then for her, she does not have a melee weapon. So for her 3rd action, she didn't have a ranged weapon. So for her 3rd action, she will search that room. And she drew another sword. Okay, there's no value in that. That's just going to go in her backpack for now. And we'll leave it at that. I forgot we got to do a lot of searching so we can find something to kill the abomination that's going to come after us. Okay, next up we have Travis, who is out here. Now his job is going to be simple this turn. He's going to shoot his bow. Now keep in mind that the bow has a special ability. It says +1 damage for each six roll on a ranged attack. Now that's +1 damage. That means it could actually do more damage to a single target. That does not allow him to spread that damage across multiple creatures. So even if he rolls a 6 against one of these zombies, it's going to die no matter what. However, if that was a fatty, or if that was a fatty that takes 2 points, then he could theoretically kill a fatty if he rolls a 6 with his bow. But let's go start with his first action. He's got these two nice lovely couple zombies here that are coming at him. He's going to shoot them both with his bow. Okay, so Travis's first roll, first action, he gets a 3. I think that misses with the bow. Nope, that's a hit. The bow is a 3+, so he killed one of them, and then for his second action he's taking a shot at the other one. He killed that one as well, so he killed both of them. And then for his third action, he is going to keep moving with the team into here. So he killed these two. Boom. That gives him 2 experience points. He is only at 2 because he had nothing before this. And he also has his Reaper combat, but it was not relevant for this. He got him. And it might be though. Let me look at that. Let me look at his skill before I move on. Actually, this is what makes him effective with a bow. It says use the skill when assigning hits while resolving a combat action. One of these hits can freely kill an additional identical zombie in the same zone. So if he rolled a 6 on a bow attacking that first zombie, he could have used the additional damage to kill the second zombie, and that would be pretty cool. He could have spaced the damage out. That has some additional effect for him. But anyway, that is the end of his turn. He is done. So we're going to go on to our scavenger, Joe, who is still farthest away in this room back here. So for his first action, he is going to go here. For his second action, he is going to go into this room with his friends. And for his third action, he is going to search. He got an urban mace. Well, that is cannot open doors, but it is definitely better than the crowbar. There are plenty of other people who can open doors. I think he's going to put the crowbar deeper into his backpack and keep the urban mace because it rolls 2 dice and it needs a 3+ to hit. So while it cannot open doors, I'm rearranging. Whenever you get a new item, you can rearrange your backpack. If you just rearrange your backpack at any other time, it's an action. Like if I wanted to swap the crowbar back in front of the urban mace. But anyway, that is going to be Joe's action. Now, I still haven't used their team action, and since they're all together there, I believe that they're going to use, well, they're not all together, Parker's in the other room, they're going to use their shoot. That's just a free range attack, so that's not going to help us much because there's people in the way. We'll do the free move action so they can start to scoot ahead. And basically, Parker's not going to move, but we're going to have Travis and Joe, that's Joe, move ahead here into this room. Now, we have 3 people. Now, each person represents a noise icon, so there's actually more noise here. What that will mean is during movement of the zombie phase, since this guy can't see, the abomination can't see the players, he's going to move toward them, toward the noise along the wall there. Anyway, let's toward the closest entrance, which is all the way wrapping around to here. Yeah, I got to think about that because he can't open that door. What would he do? I got to look at the rules and make sure I'm making some logical sense out of that because it's that time when the zombies are going to move. Okay, let's get our zombie move action going here. Woohoo! Alright. Anyway, before we spawn zombies, first thing we have to do is attack with zombies. Since there are no zombies in a space with a current player, there are no attacks from the zombies. There are no runners that got in their space either, so that's a good thing. But what we are going to do is move this zombie into here, this one into here. They are following the noise along through the corridors, and he too is going to follow the noise. Right now he's going, this would be the nearest opening, even though he can't get through it. He is going to stop here, and then when they get down there he might move further down. But right now he is right there, and he may not go any further for just a little bit. They're going to go to the noise. They're going go to a locked door as if it's an open door, though, even though they can't get through it. So he's standing at the door knowing that that's where he needs to go, but he can't get in. That's it for the moves. Now we're going to go to roll our dice for our zombie spawns. Okay, let's see where our critters are going to come out this turn. Wow, okay, a 1, a 3, a 5, and a 4. Let's go place them and show you where the zombies are going to be coming. Okay, I managed to get them all in the shot. So the 1 is here, the 3 and the 4 are right here, and the 5 is here. So we're going to have 2 spawns here. We'll start with the 1 up there in the top. It's going to spawn a... Remember, we're still in the blue, so it's going to spawn a fatty. And so we're going to put that right here right now. When a fatty spawns, it comes with 2 walkers. In this case, they're all skinners. Then we're going to have 2 come out, 2 different spawns right here. One is going to be a walker, normal Skinner walker, and the other one is going to be the same. So we have 2 Skinner walkers right there, and then we have 1 spawn right here next to the big guy. It's going to be a regular Skinner walker. So I will pause, place those, and be right back. Okay, so things aren't too dangerous for us yet. Just a couple of zombies in our way to get to toward our objective. This might be a relatively simple mission for us, unless things escalate quickly. I imagine that we'll end up in the yellow zone quickly enough. What you want to try and do, if you can, is balance it out so almost all the players are hitting that yellow zone and the next orange zone at the same time. That optimizes their skills and abilities while at the same time keeping the threat of more spawns down. And I did want to show you the Skinner fatty figure. He's kind of neat. He's got bits hanging off him, sticking out. He's got a satchel of junk on him. Pretty neat looking guy, right? So that's our fatty. He's way over here, walking down the street toward that open door where he's going to follow the players into the door. That could be bad for them. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up this session. So thanks for watching. That is turn 2 of our Rue Morgue playthrough. It's a lot of fun, and yes, I did tease you with a little Star Wars bit there, because I do have Imperial Assault. I played a couple learning sessions of it. I'm going to play it with my family and then get real familiar with it before I sit down at a table. Now, the only problem with that game is, in a playthrough like this, is there's hidden information and things that come out from the Imperial player, so it makes it a little tougher. Unlike Zombicide, which is completely driven by the AI of the cards, makes it easy for a solo playthrough like this. Anyway, I've done other multiplayer games, not a big deal. I'll work it out. But right now we're doing Rue Morgue, which is awesome. I'm really digging it so far. Like all Zombicide games, there's this sense of building tension as the zombies come pouring out in more and more numbers, and things get more tense and your abilities ratchet up. You get cooler items like the Urban Mace and the sawed-off shotgun that Joe has right now. Of course, he is desperately searching for a bottle and gasoline, because we need to blow up that abomination. Otherwise, that thing is going to give us grief when we have to get out to the street. It really is. Because it's going to be sitting there waiting for us, and that's really bad. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Zombicide Season 3 Rue Morgue. And again, just some things I said in the first game. By the way, there is a competitive version in Rue Morgue where the teams can compete against each other. Now, they don't have to kill each other. They just have to, it's basically whoever gets the objectives and scores more, which is cool. I like that idea a lot. I think, man, that is where I think you could do some fun, like, convention tournament play, where you have teams actually directly competing. That'd be pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, that's some of the things. Another thing, I told you in the last video what we weren't going to see this game, and that's yet another one that I did not mention before, I don't think. I may have mentioned in passing, but not in any detail. And again, I'm only using the bits from Rue Morgue. I'm not using the other, like, pounds and pounds of miniatures and stuff that I have from the other Zombicide games. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you soon. This is going to get aired right before the Christmas holiday. If you do celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. If you don't, you're celebrating some other holiday. Happy holidays, and I hope you enjoy whatever it is that you are celebrating. So, and if that includes Atheist Weekend, a long time off if you want it. I don't care. Just enjoy it. Anyway, talk to you soon, and I'll see you next time.